Okay, welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Second time jumping into this one. Loved the first experience with the game, and I'm excited to do more. Also figured not very many people are doing challenge runs for this game yet because it just came out, so everyone's just playing it standard, which is boring. So we are doing a challenge run today, and I'll explain it once we get started. So let's just kind of jump in, and I will explain as soon as we start here. I'm going to start with the Ironclad just because I want to get a decent run under my belt, and I feel like I'm still learning some of the new characters. So let's start here. We'll jump in as soon as we get into the first fight. We'll explain the rules of the challenge run. So, now we can upgrade a card. The Act 1 boss drops 2 relics or transform one of your strikes, lose, blah, blah, blah. I like this. More relics are always good, so let's do this one. Thank you, Giant Whale. Okay. So this is a Slay the Spire 2 challenge run in which every time I play a card, I will take a breath. We have a counter on the screen so that you can keep track at home where I'm at. So let's just get started, and I'll show you how this works, okay? So, play a card, defend. So now, in the rules of the challenge, we'll update the tracker there for everybody just to keep tabs at home. I played 3 cards, which means I need to take 3 breaths, and we're gonna do this for every card that we play. Title says testing. Really? Huh. Dang it. Well, this puts a dampener on my joke that I was doing. Where does it say testing? Let me see. Please hold, everyone. Got updated. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So we've taken 3 breaths because I played 3 cards, and for each breath that I take, I will update the counter, right, for each card. Although I'm kind of thinking about it now, it's gonna get out of hand, right? So, I think what we can do, because we're gonna be playing a lot of cards, right? So, for now, I'm just going to update it to breaths taken 3+, just to kind of show that we've taken at least 3 breaths so far because we played 3 cards. And I'll try to keep track in my head. We'll go back and just kind of update it as the run goes, but that kind of just covers it for now. So let's just get back into it. We'll apply vulnerable. He's not going to attack, so we'll just keep attacking. Okay. A lot of incoming damage, so I'm going to be smart. Block as much as we can. We'll take some damage here, that's okay. And we win. What do we want to start with? Probably something that, well, this is really nice. I haven't seen this yet. Gain 12 block whenever we're attacked, deal 4 damage back. Sure. I like it. Random encounter. The aroma of chaos. Upon trudging through a thick underbrush and making it into a clearing, you're hit with an unplaceable nostalgia. A mix of floral scents, putrid decay, and something else entirely. The scent grows stronger with each step, and you feel as though the world around you is warping and twisting. Overcome with a sense of shifting chaos, you begin to lose your sense of self. If we let go, we transform a card. If we maintain control, we upgrade a card. We'll take an upgrade. We get to pick. And we'll just go ahead and upgrade Flame Barrier. Probably too early for the shop. Can't get any relics, I'm assuming, but let's bulk up with a couple of cards, I guess. Ooh, yeah, this one's always good. We take those. Sweet. Time to get slimed. Whenever we're attacked this turn only. For some reason in my head, I thought it was for the rest of the encounter, so we don't really need to spend the 2 energy on it yet, because that does enough. Sure. Slime. See, now it would have been nice to have the barrier card. That's okay. I don't know if this is going to come into play this encounter, but we'll roll with it. We're going to take some damage. Nothing I can do. We can double bomb. We definitely don't need that, but that's cool for future fights. We defend, and we bash this guy. So the bomb should come into play, and just we'll win. Boom. Okay. 10 damage to all enemies. Probably need something with more block at some point, although we already have barrier. Let's get whirlwind. Roll with that. Become a little bit more offensive minded. I like the left path, so we're gonna keep hugging the left wall. Okay, everyone get ready to shrink. Go ahead and get the bomb in play. I think we'll probably win with that, since we'll be doing less damage once we shrink. 7 incoming. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tank everything since we're going to win with the bomb. Try to get as much health back as possible since we've already taken too much damage on this run so early. Same thing again. We're just going to wait. The bomb should kill right here anyway. Hey. Get wrecked, Beetle. Battle Trance has served me well in the past, so we take that. I like the random encounter, so we're gonna stay left because we've got some extra bonfires that way. Okay, this guy hasn't. Let's just get the bomb out right off the bat. See if we get, yeah, a little bit more damage with strike. That's it. Again, I want to just kind of defend as much as I can. Excuse me. To try to regen as much as we can, so we don't have to waste the bonfires. 11 incoming, so let's do this. That'll be nice. Get some more attack. We use the bomb. He should get 4 more damage. Yeah, sweet. Easy. Shrug it off. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, what's up? First time we've multi-streamed, so it's exciting that we're over there right now too, in addition to the Twitch stream. Okay. Jungle Maze Adventure. In a clearing, you run into a ragtag group of adventurers, looking down and gesturing at a gigantic maze. They offer to join forces with you in an epic quest to loot the riches of this maze. As an experienced adventurer yourself, it's clear that this maze is filled with deadly traps and guardians. It would be easier if you worked together, but then you would have to split the loot. So gain a bunch of gold but lose a bunch of HP, or just get a modest amount of gold. We'll play it safe. That sound effect was fun. Everyone's face immediately lights up, including your own. One of the adventurers turns out to be a bard. You merrily waltz into the maze as Aquid, the squid wizard, effortlessly disarms traps, while you, the while you and the Grithorian fighter take out the spiky club-wielding guards with ease. This was the most joyous adventure of your life, and you've made some truly great memories. Ah, that's nice. All right, we upgrade the bomb. Sure. And we get our first relic. Or our first new relic. At the start of second turn, gain 14 block. That's always good. And let's see. Every path gets a bonfire. There's more randomness on the left, so that's fun. We stay left. The sunken statue. Do we have anything else on the map yet apart from the usual merchant, elite enemy, etc.? Good question. I don't think so. The only thing that is new is that sometimes we get quest cards from random encounters, which put a card in our deck that comes into play in a later act, and then that's marked on the map to show that's how far you have to get for your quest card to be activated. So I'll point that out if we get one of those this run. The sunken statue. You spot an aged statue half submerged in a pond. Its hands gently rest atop a stone sword. Something is also glittering at the bottom of the pond. Votive offerings, perhaps? You could really use some money. Grab the sword, which obtains the Sword of Stone, which transforms into a powerful relic after defeating 5 elites, which I almost never do. Or dive into the water, gain a bunch of gold, lose some health. Sure. It's not too much health to read. Oh, I didn't read the resolution. That's okay. Dense vegetation. Having taken the wrong path for a good while, you find yourself in a thick jungle of ferns, shrubs, and vines, especially vines. Exhaustion sets in, and a dark thought comes to mind. You are lost, unprepared, and the inevitability... Wow, words. Inevitability of death is approaching. What do you do? Trudge on, which removes a card for your deck at an HP cost, or rest and fight some enemies. Yeah, sure. Hopefully they're easy. You're dead tired and take a nap, only to be awoken by something wriggling around on top of you. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Haven't seen these guys yet. The Wrigglers. Doesn't look like they have anything special about them yet. We'll see what their buffs do. Alright, so we've got a decent amount of incoming damage. Be conservative to start. And okay. End of turn 1. The infections seem potentially concerning. More incoming damage, so let's get the barrier up. I wish I could have done the bomb, but that's okay. Moving too quickly. Attack. End the turn. More infection. More infection. But still full health. Okay, at the end of our turn, if this is in our hand, we take 3 damage. Sweet. And gross. I got worms. More incoming that I would love to defend, so we get the barrier. And we strike this guy. He's dead. This is a lot of incoming damage, which is brutal, and we just drew more infection too, so sick. We're gonna lose some HP here. I don't know if that extra gold was worth it. Probably not. But now's our chance. I'm just gonna get the bomb out. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just drew so much more infection. This is not going very well. At least we'll kill him. Yeah, yikes. This is a rough start. But we win with the bomb. Boom. YouTube comments, those enemies look so sick and not in a good way. Yeah, those were pretty gross. We hadn't seen those yet. Sweet. So we can kind of use our other potions now because this one refills all of our potions whenever we use it. Colossus, gain 5 block. You receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, gain 1 strength. That's sick. I do like breakthrough a lot, but let's try this. We haven't used that yet in this game. Definitely need HP. And we proceed. Okay, so let's update the breath counter, right? Because we've played a lot of cards at this point. I'm not positive where we're at. So let's just say we've done at least like 6 or 7 plus. Cool. Yeah, I think that's accurate, I think. Okay, we're gonna lose HP this turn, so let's get Rupture out. And we'll defend. And whoever is most vulnerable. Yeah. I'm not super loving how this run is starting. I want to use Flame Barrier, but I also want to use Bomb. But we need to stop taking so much damage, I think. And that's going to cover us, so now we can attack. I'm also going to just throw this out. Just to help the process. Okay. $12 incoming. So we can block most of it. Kill this person. Okay. And we still have buffed strength, so we should be able to just win here. Yeah. Okay. Howl is nice. That's so much energy. I wonder if that goes down if we upgrade it, but I like armaments. We take the random encounter, which of course is just a fight. That's always the worst. We get the bomb out. And yeah, we should be in pretty good shape if we can just survive. Seven incoming. We upgrade Rupture. I forgot that we have this relic that gives us defense at the start anyway, so we could have just done some more damage and been in better shape, but that's okay. The bomb is still gonna let us win this after this next turn if I can do enough damage to the fuzzy worm. And I can't. So the fuzzy worm's gonna survive. So we do that. Oh, I forgot it's upgraded to 50 now. Okay, that was good enough. That's not bad. but Rage is really good. Okay, I think we can win with 65 health. I'll take the risk and upgrade something. Yeah, that's sick. Armaments now upgrades everything once we use it. You're confused? What makes you update the breath's take encounter? Each time that we play a card, the counter goes up. So right now we're at like at least 6 or 7, but I put the plus because I don't know exactly how many cards we've played and how many breaths I've taken, but it's still technically accurate. So the challenge run is still technically accurate. Got it? Okay, yeah, it's very layered, and it's gonna make for like a super tricky run. Like, this is exciting stuff, so I'm glad that you understand. Thank you. Yeah, very scientific. It's honestly one of my dumbest ideas I've ever had, and probably will make some people mad if they see it, but you know, I'm having fun. It's a fun stream. This is actually a tough boss to go into with less HP than what we could have. But we do this. We rage, even though it doesn't matter. And we get the bomb situated. I'm also just going to get rid of this because I don't like this potion. Just discard, get some new cards, and then go ahead and use this so we get all new potions. And we will go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get a free skill. And we can apply some vulnerable to the main boss. Okay. Bomb is coming soon, which is good. We definitely need it. But it's not coming this turn, so let's play it a little safe with the incoming defense. Okay. Also, this is a very specific reference for probably just me, but I move away from the mic to breathe, which is on the screen as well, is a reference to one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. If you know, you know. Okay, we'll get the bomb here, which means I actually didn't need to worry about defense because this guy's gonna die, but that's okay. It's called Chocolate Rain. Have you heard of Chocolate Rain? We'll get the bomb out again. I think we'll be okay. I actually don't know yet if this boss re-summons his minions. And if he doesn't, which it looks like he doesn't, it's actually beneficial to take those guys out, I guess. Okay, we get Flame Barrier, we do the upgraded strike. We kind of just keep chilling until the bomb goes off. Alright, 15 incoming. We stay safe. Bomb does work. And should be able to kill next turn, hopefully. And yes, we can. Dub. Get a strength potion. We gain 2 more potion slots. Enemies drop more gold. Those are the 2 relics that we got. Like, one of those was a bonus from one of the random encounters. Kind of worth it. Those aren't great. Although I guess we'll still get a boss relic once we start the next act too, so can't complain. Deal 10 damage if fatal, raise your HP, exhaust your hand, deal 7 damage for each card exhausted, which means they don't come back. That's scary. Barricade is nice, it just costs so much. We take feed. The Hive. Alright, what do you have for us? Tezkatara. Such a strong boy you are. Come and eat something. Can't slaughter on an empty stomach. That is something I've said so many times throughout my life. Nutritious soup. Enchant all strikes in your deck. So they cost 0 and they gain eternal. Cannot be removed or transformed from your deck. But they're free? That's really nice. Ooh, but we haven't seen this yet, and that sounds interesting. The Golden Compass. Replace the Act 2 map with a single special path. Let's just see what that does. Proceed. So yeah, we now have just one path. And that's nuts. We do have to fight 2 elites right before the boss, which is brutal, but we'll see if we get like some other, we get extra relics. 1, 2, 3, there's 4 bonfires, which is pretty good. And maybe these random encounters are different too. That's interesting. Okay, the exoskeletons. I really wish I had extra energy, so when we have the bomb and the flame barrier, we can just play both. Shoot. So we have 11 incoming damage. Let's get the bomb out and just survive. Um, 17 incoming. Yeah, we're just gonna play as safe as we can. I always forget when I have this relic that I start turn 2 with extra block. That's okay. Because we win on the next turn. So I haven't actually used this in the proper way yet. So when we do this, our max HP should go up to 83 because this is going to kill this enemy. Yeah, that's sick. Very nice. And I'm stupid. I thought the bomb was going to kill, but I forget that these bugs can only take 9 damage max, which makes the bomb a little useless. Shoot. Kill this guy. And we win next turn. Cool. Add a random attack, skill, and power into your hand. They're free to play this turn. That's sick. That's really good. I also just realized I forgot to start recording on OBS, so let me go hit that real quick. Okay, we're good. We're back. Infested automaton. There's a chamber filled with dead robots. A lone automaton still has a faintly glowing core, but is engulfed by a grotesque organic growth and doesn't respond. Study to get a random power. Touch the core to obtain a random 0-cost card. Okay. At the slightest touch of the core, you are jolted by electricity. You scamper away feeling altered from the experience. Okay. The burrower, the tunneler. Let's go ahead. That's pretty good damage right off the bat, but I'm gonna tank his hit. And now let's do as much damage as we can. Let's drink this. So now this deals 21 damage. Okay. This is where it gets scary. We get the bomb ready, we shrug it off. This is technically worth it to get the extra defense and the extra damage output. Mm-hmm. Get some extra strength. We'll take some damage. Oof. Another bomb? We just need some more block. Shrug it off. Bloodletting to get the extra defense to get another bomb just in case. He's stunned, which is good. Wait, how's he unstunned? I thought... Did we already skip that turn? Whoops. And he's dead. A lot of damage that we took. Anger's nice. And we definitely rest. Okay. Have not seen these guys yet, the mites. So we can whirlwind and we get defense to only take 1 damage. Toxic. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 5 damage. Yikes. So that's 10 damage. We have 23 incoming, so that's fine now. Okay. Yeah. More toxic. A lot of incoming damage and only 1 defend. Well, no, we have flame barrier. Not feeling great about this run. Six incoming plus 10. Yikes. I'm gonna use this because we're taking too much damage. Ooh, the bird. Oh wait. At the end of your turn, 1 random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. So it'll play strike for free. Eh. Do we do this? Sure. Let's see if we can get to where this works. So we need to deal 13 damage for a kill. This does 21. This kills, and then we get 3 more max HP. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. take the HP. The Zen Weaver. You walk through a spider web and panic, but then a wave of calm washes over you. Calm down. I need you to quit fussing up my web. How did you calm down so quickly? An itsy bitsy spider upsails down to meet you. It seems willing to impart with some techniques for gold. I like Enlightenment more than the other options, honestly. Relic and money. Raise our max HP by 10. Sweet, we're cooking with HP now. Field of man-sized holes. The sudden sight of a massive field gouged with large outlines of bodies stops you in your tracks. One of these outlines matches your own. It's perfect. If we resist, we can remove 2 cards from our deck, but add a curse. If we enter our hole, we enchant a card with perfect fit. Whenever this would be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on top instead. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. So this, whatever we use, or whatever we mark as a perfect fit, means that when we shuffle our deck, when we run through all of our cards, we are guaranteed to draw this. Let's do perfect strike. It's a snug fit, but you squeeze yourself into the hole. The further you go, the darker it becomes. Eventually, you see a faint light grow brighter and reveal the other side. You step out unchanged, but now understand the intimate secrets of life by going in my hole. What's this game trying to tell us? Okay, another relic and some more money. We really need to hit a shop because we're like loaded now. Red mask at the start of each combat. Apply 1 week to all enemies. That one's always good. I'm reading so much in this run so far. Colossal flower. There's a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. As its color-shifting petals pulsate, you sense there is a powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of the golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the center is so tempting. This was not worth it last time at all. We just take the gold and we run. You carefully gather some nectar from the flower's flesh. The petals shimmer angrily. Sorry about it. Shop! Yay! So we can choose a card to copy. If we end a turn with 10 block, we deal 6 damage. The first time we lose HP, we draw cards. We take that. Interesting. Random card in our draw pile gains replay. I like that. Deal 8 damage. Damage all other enemies equal to the damage dealt. So what? It deals 8 damage to everybody? Sure. And is free? Okay. Thank you, sir. These should come in handy for this elite, which... why am I getting, unfortunately, human centipede flashbacks? I had kind of blocked that from my mind. Okay, so the good news is the bomb kills if we get it out right now. Also, we do this because it makes the bomb cheaper. And we can play Rupture since I'm gonna take damage. And it's again just going to be another survival test because the bomb will kill. Okay, so this is like those, I forget what they're called, but the blobs from the first game in Act 3 where you have to kill all of them at the same time. Because these have reattach, where if other segments are still alive, the dead segment will revive in 2 turns. So we have to kill everything at once, which the bomb will do. So yeah. We are definitely just in survival mode and unfortunately don't have anything to protect ourselves with. So, yikes. Okay, but we should win here. If I'm not mistaken. Boom. Yes. Gold, gold, attack potion. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Okay. Pyre is nice. Yep. We rest. And another elite. We have not seen this guy yet. What's your deal? The Entomancer. He has a personal hive, which whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, it adds 1 dazed to our draw pile. Lame. Let's get a random attack. Bludgeon, yes. Boom. Shrug it off. Defend. And what does the most damage? This. So yeah, he's gonna add a bunch of dazed to our hand, which is rough. I would like to get Pyre out there, but yeah. Okay, he's not doing any damage, so we can just go ahead. I mean, that's all we can do that matters. Where's our bomb? We need a bomb. Where is it? I should have used that to get extra defense here. Spaced it. That's a lot of damage. Okay, here we use this. So we can use the bomb. We can defend. We can battle trance. Save that. Okay. That's fine. We should kill next turn. Okay, so we have 35 incoming damage and nothing to play. The bomb's gonna go off and he's gonna be left with 1 HP and still deal all of this damage to us. RIP. That was gross. Hate to see it. Yeah, that was rough. 10 nib, we get double damage on every 10th attack. Almost always just take the upgraded cards, so we take Iron Weave, and we go into this boss with not enough health. 56. This might be GG's. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? This is insane. Yeah, we haven't seen this yet. This is terrifying. Okay, so we're attacking both of his claws. He has the Crusher and the Rocket. The Crusher deals 50% more damage when attacking from behind, which it is. Wait. Use targeting cards or potions to change our orientation. I don't have... Okay, so like if I target this, it turns us that direction. When an ally dies, the Crusher gains 5 strength and 99 block. Dead fish? What's dead fish? Like I'm a dead fish? Okay. So we Ideally want to end facing the direction of where we're getting the most incoming damage. Which means, so let's... Ugh. I'm going to be stupid and play Pyre, but it'll benefit us later. We strike and then turn this way. Okay, yeah, so that turns us around. The one on the left has an eye of a dead fish. This? Or this? Yeah, yeah. It's crazy to look at. Like, we've never seen anything like this. Yeah, yeah. The whole thing is the boss. This is terrifying. Okay, we still want to be facing this direction. Oh wait, I can't play anything. That was my turn. Sweet. And now we want to be facing this way for sure. I have nothing to defend myself with again. We will not win this. So 18 damage coming from this way. So we face this way. That goes down to 12. Again, nothing else to defend ourselves with. Well, this is gross. $49 coming in from this way. We are just going to lose. We also got the bomb way too late. It wouldn't have mattered. We survived, but barely. Okay, we need to win here or it's over. We need to block 14, which we do. We somehow survive again. Yeah, now it really is looking rough. We survive. Yeah, this... Okay. $36 incoming. 29 incoming. Okay, now it's over. GG's. Womp, womp. Not quite the top. 35 floors. One new epoch. Well, it's cool. Like, that golden compass path that we got was interesting, right? Hadn't seen that yet. That was kind of fun. And that boss was awesome. We just got destroyed. Okay. We'll update our counter. I think we've probably played at least a few more cards by now. Let me just take my best guess. So we've probably played... I don't know. How many cards do you think we've played? Probably like at least 69, right? So 69 plus. I think that's right. We have not played the Necrobinder yet. I've heard really good things, actually. A couple people that I work with have used this guy and say he's kind of OP right now, and they've won several runs with him. So I don't know how it's going to work yet, but we'll try it. At the start of your turn, we summon one, which I'm guessing is Asti. Okay. We share the same goal. He killed all that I love. My power is yours. Remove one card from our deck, upgrade a card, lose all gold, but choose one of 2 packs of cards to add to your deck. Yeah, I was trying to sound whale-like, right? Like Finding Nemo, Dory. We share the same goal. I speak whale. Fish are friends, not enemies. Yes, that is the quote. Okay, choose one of 2 packs of cards to add to our deck. The thing is, I don't know what these do, and I can only read the first one. Whenever we apply Doom, gain 2 block, gain 6 block. If you apply Doom this turn, gain block 2 additional times. I don't know what this means. We've not played this person yet. Oh, it shows us. At the end of the enemy turn, if it has at least as much Doom as HP, it dies. Whoa. It's kind of like cool poison. Okay. Gain 5 block, apply 7 Doom to all enemies. That seems nice. Deal 9 damage, add a soul into your draw pile, which is a free draw 2 cards. Okay. Oh wait, that's what we just looked at. Gain energy, exhaust, ethereal. I like the other one because this sounds super interesting. Proceed. Where do we want to go? So the thing, I always avoid the elite paths because I'm kind of a baby, but they give you more relics each time you fight them. So like, it's worth it in that sense. It's just like historically, I feel like I've had more luck if I avoid. So since we're still learning this character, let's avoid. The Sea Punk. Ooh. Asti absorbs all unblocked attack damage and dies for us. So it's a free tank hit. So in theory, this guy attacks us. I think he takes all 11 damage and we don't get any on this first turn. Is that accurate? We'll see. So I like the idea of applying Doom. So once it gets below 7 HP now, it just dies. That's insane. Gain 6 block if we apply Doom this turn, gain block 2 additional times. So that's active. I don't think we need it if I'm reading this correctly. So let's just do some extra damage. Right? Do you just tank it? No, we still took damage. Okay. Interesting. So it took 1 of our damage and then it just stays there indefinitely. I imagine we can raise its HP later. Yeah. Cool. So now Asti is 6 to block for us. That's awesome. So we should just take 2 damage. We should be at 59. Yes. But he comes back with only 1 still. Okay. Asti deals 7, deals additional damage equal to Asti's current HP, so he'll deal 8. That math didn't math to me. So if I'm right, and I'm understanding this properly, the C-Punk's Doom level is 7. It has 4 HP, so it should just die here. Yes? Sweet. Well, this seems like a sick character. And we gain 5 max HP right off the bat. Yes. Deal 7 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. It is ethereal. Deal 8 damage to all enemies and you retain it. If Asti is alive, he deals 9 damage to all enemies and you gain 9 block if Asti dies. Yep. This or that. Arms suddenly jut out from a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a clearly cursed relic. This or that. A scratched up voice whispers from below. Lose 6 HP but get gold, add a clumsy to your deck, and obtain another relic. Or random relic. Relic? Whenever we rest, gain 15 more HP. Okay. So he's gonna deal 8. Asti will tank 1 of them. Yeah, I can already see this character, if you can just have a crazy build where you're buffing Asti all the time and casting Doom, like, it's gonna be really good. That's better. So we just need to get him down to 7. Easy. Of course, we're at 8. That's okay. And we win. Because Doom should kill. Wait, but Doom happens after the enemy turn, so it's still smarter to kill if you can. It's not like Poison where it kills at the start. Got it. Learning. Wow. Yeah, we'll have to either up our energy to be able to ever even play this, or use a card where we get an energy and hope that we have this in our hand, but that's too much damage to pass up. Okay, random. We've already read this one today, so I'm not gonna make you guys sit through my story time again. Yeah. This looks so cool. So peaceful. Unknown. Of course. All right, the toad poles. 7 incoming. So we defend once, we reave once, we strike once. Six incoming. Sick. But it kills him. But that's fine. Does he come back? Yes. 9 incoming. See, yeah, whenever we can play this, holy cow. Wow, that's a ton of block. Bye, fish. This character has the potential to maybe be my new favorite once we fully build it out. Deal 13 damage, but ethereal. Apply 10 doom plus an additional 5 doom for every 10 doom this enemy already has. Yeah. Doom build is the move. Doom build is the new meta. Yeah, this one's awesome. Fossil Stalker, it has suck. So whenever the Fossil Stalker deals unblocked attack damage, it gains 3 strength. So basically we can't let it attack us without block, or else it's gonna get buffed. Okay. So we have 12 incoming. Okay. Nine incoming. Buff Osti. Deal 12 plus 6, deal 18. No, it already added it to the total. Okay. Defend a little. Mm-hmm. 12 incoming, and we can't take unblocked. We're going to. Yikes. But we do have 17 doom on him. Hmm. Yeah, he keeps getting buffed now. We need to do... Okay, more doom. 32 doom. Ah, this is so cool. So he will die. He's gonna attack us first, which is unfortunate. But then dies. Yeah. Cool. Osti deals 6. Deal 5 damage for each ethereal we've played. Deal 10 damage. Upgrade 2 random cards in your discard. Yeah. Yes. Holy OP character. Self-help book. Let's increase a card's attack by 2, which we will give to Unleash. I'm never going to use this because I'm never going to defeat 5 elites. Start each combat with 1 dex. We have a bonfire and a merchant this way. Or a merchant this way. Yeah, merchant and the randoms with only 1 more guaranteed fight. We take that. Full health. Okay, can't afford any relics. Ethereal 13 damage. Osti deals 7 damage. Add retain to a card. Summon 3. Gain 8 block. Add a soul into your draw pile. I don't hate that. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 9 damage. The bomb is back. Both those. The legends were true. Entering into a pitch dark chamber, a sudden light pierces the darkness from above, just as the door slams behind you. Illuminated before you appears to be a podium with a map on it. You feel compelled to take it. Suspicious. Okay, so this is, Colin, you asked earlier if there's anything new on the map. This is kind of one of them. We add this map to our deck which will play in our hand during each encounter from now on. And we can't play it. Like, it doesn't do anything during combat at all. It's just a card that takes up space in your hand, which is a disadvantage. But if we get this and hang on to it long enough and we get to the next act, we'll get to a point on the map where this like conveys, and we'll get 600 gold just for holding on to this card until the next act, and that'll show up on the map. So it's a negative. Yeah, it's a negative to take it right now because it potentially makes us get worse hands for the rest of this act. But if we can survive and get 600 gold next act, that's obviously huge. So okay, no incoming damage, so we do this. I mean, okay. We do have incoming damage, but it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to do no escape. Wish he had an artifact so it doesn't happen, but now we don't have to worry about that again. And we play the bomb and just survive now. Yeah, so now we just tank damage. And we should win here with the bomb. Yep. Okay. Whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. I don't think we have any ethereals right now. Deal 13 damage, add a soul into your draw pile, hand, and discard. Okay. Not bad. That one's nice. Who is this? The Gremlin Merc. It has a surprise. Something is off about this creature. We don't know what that means yet. It is a thief though too, so it'll start stealing gold from us. So yes, here's this map that we got. It's just in our hand now, which is unfortunate. It might be a child, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it's, you know, it's rough that this shows up, but if we can survive, it'll pay off. All right, 14 incoming. Do some damage. $12 incoming. We could apply some doom. It doesn't run away, or does it? Usually, like the thief enemies will steal your gold and then run at some point. Is that what the surprise is going to be at some point? Because if not, what's the point of thief if it doesn't run away and we're not on a timer to kill it? I don't know. But we'll give it some doom. It'll take off its mask and its seek word. That would be so hype. That'd be the coolest thing ever. Does Asti get an extra HP every turn? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So 8 incoming. And might as well use that. Welcome back, Asti. So if it dies, its HP goes back to 1. If it survives, it goes up 1 each turn. Got it. So we could get the bomb going and it should kill it at some point. I just don't know if like the surprise happens when we get its HP down. Something else happens. We'll see. We'll find out. Mm-hmm. Gain 6 block, applies 7 more doom. Gain 8 block if we... Yeah, that card's sick. Okay, so let's see what happens, because this should kill it, but we don't know what the surprise is yet. Well, you were basically right. It's 2 kids. It's like 2 kids in a trench coat. That was funny. Okay. They're both stunned, so we just do as much damage as we can. Good. Sorry, kids. Invoke. Next turn, summon 2 and gain 2 energy. Sweet. Retain, summon 3. Osti heals 5 HP. I like that. And we see if we can take on this boss. Who are you? The Waterfall Giant. Bosses in this game look cooler than in the first game for sure. This is sweet. Okay, so we spent some time buffing. Let's go ahead and give... Whenever he's going to attack, we'll throw plating out and start getting some extra defend. Sure. Okay. Steam Eruption. When killed, deals 15 damage at the end of your next turn. So basically, if we kill it, we need to make sure we have at least 15 HP or else we both die and I lose, I'm assuming. That's tricky. Okay. We'll take the extra block here. Mm-hmm. 10 incoming. I'd love to get some Doom. We have extra... Ooh, we can do this. It's unfortunate that we're weakened when we can finally play this card, but that's okay. Go ahead and take the extra energy again. Yeah. We do need block. And we did apply Doom. Yeah, nice. And of course he heals. The Steam Eruption keeps going up. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Alright, we get some more Doom on him. Steam Eruption is up to 24. Yeah, so we like really need to kill this thing as quick as we can, because that'll keep happening. Let's try to get some defense. No. Get the bomb out. $13 incoming. We can just play all of our cards. Yeah. Do I want to sacrifice him for the extra damage when he's getting up there in HP? No. We let him survive. He gets some more doom. We defend, we strike. We got the bomb. Oh, this is getting so dicey. He's gonna heal. So here's where it's, if you haven't figured it out yet, here's what's going on, right? This is going up every turn or every other turn. So when he dies now, he's gonna deal 36 damage to us. So we have to keep our HP above this number as it keeps climbing, or else we will both die. This is going to do a lot more doom, which we need. He's up to 64. Okay. We're almost there. We definitely just need to keep defending as well. Okay, so we need to get like 31 more damage on him. This is up to 48. We have 54 health. Oh boy. Okay. And we're weak at the worst possible time. We can't take damage. And this does 9. We're almost there. Okay, okay. 51. This gets his doom high enough. And now we need to tank the explosion. So if this works how I think, he's gonna get, this is gonna go up, I think maybe 3. It's gonna get to 54. But in theory, our shield tanks it too, and we have enough HP to survive him. So he should die here from doom, and we should survive. Huh? Okay. So on its neck, after this turn, it's going to deal 54 damage. So again, just defend. Right? Yeah, so now he's going to do 54. Defend. Please just die and we win. Holy cow. That's the coolest boss in Slay the Spire ever. That was so cool. That's like the most dynamic, like interesting boss that takes the most planning that I've ever seen in these games. That is the coolest boss they've ever made. A+ Slay the Spire 2. Okay, Misery is free, deals 7 damage, applies any debuffs on the enemy to all other enemies. Squeezes 3, Asti deals 25 damage, deals 5 additional damage for all your other Asti attacks. Call of the Void. At the start of your turn, add one random card into your hand. It gains ethereal. Yeah. Wait, that was only Act 1? Holy cow. Why was that so intense? That felt like at least an Act 2 boss. Okay. Such malice paints your heart, says Pale. We would share the same paint if you knew what's befallen me. Wow, that's deep. Add 2 relax to our hand, which gain 15 block and extra energy, but costs 3 energy. Enchants all defends with Goopy, which makes defends gain exhaust, but they permanently increase the card's block by 1 moving forward. Okay. Doubles block gain from a card, then goes to sleep for 2 turns. So like every 3rd turn, we get double block. I don't love any of them. Okay. Merchant and a bonfire over here. This is where we get our 600 coins from that one card that we're holding on to. So if we can reach this X, we get 600 coins here. And is there a merchant after that? Yes, here. So ideally we just survive, get paid, buy a bunch of stuff. So the easiest survival is probably all of the random encounters. Oh, hey, we have this guy. Pale's Legion. We're just getting all these buddies on this run. Okay. I don't think it's Goopy. Goopy was like a modifier that could have gotten added to other cards. I kind of like his name being Goopy. He looks like a Goopy. We can just call him Goopy. Whoa, and he blocked more damage, so he like took the form of a shield. Crazy. And now he's resting. That's funny. We'll let Asti just do some work on this guy. Yep. Apply Doom, gain block. Yes, please. Seven incoming, which we can't defend. So we get the bomb out and we buff Asti. Buffing him didn't matter. 7 incoming. I like to stop taking damage. Yeah, so there's 12. Goopy becomes a shield. Nothing. That gives us block. Okay, we do that. We give him more doom and we win. Cool. Pull aggro, summon 4, gain 7 block. I kind of like these just to get the extra energy. Brain leech, thunk. A sharp pain is felt atop your head and a thought stabs into your mind. Share knowledge? You are unsure how to proceed. If we share knowledge, we gain 1 of 5 random cards. If we rip the leech off, we lose 5 HP but gain a colorless card. Parse is ethereal, draw 3 cards. We have this already. Ethereal, enemy loses 8 strength. Apply 21 doom and 1 weak to all enemies. Yeah. I said all these words on the last stream. I'm not ever reading this one again. I feel like it's a trap for streamers, specifically. Okay, we'll try it one more time. How ostentatiously scholastic of a labyrinthian mind, a veritable cornucopia of cerebral sustenance to digest. Eh? Not bad. The Spirit Grafter. Above, a cocoon is shaking and wriggling, about to burst forth. It stops wriggling. The cocoon ignites. What is going on? In a flash of light and flame, a spirit grafter rushes into you, threatening to merge with you, with your being to become complete. Let it in, heal 25 HP, and add a metamorphosis, which adds 3 random attacks into our draw pile. They are free to play this combat. Yeah, no, what? That's easy. The Spirit Grafter merges with you. The Vital Kindred Spirit swiftly heals you up. You are reborn. Like a butterfly. The Tunneler. We get a bomb out. And we defend. And we roll. And we doom him. And we buff Asti. Okay. We do this. We metamorphosize. We get 3 free attacks into our hand. And we go. Okay, 13 incoming. Nine damage from Asti. Cool. Asti tanking damage. I'm finally like wrapping my head around it. That's so nice. Deal 11 damage 5 times. RIP, buddy. And you're doomed. That's so sick. Drain power plus, deal 12 damage, upgrade 3 random cards. Deal 8 damage, apply doom equal to damage dealt. So if it's unblocked, you just deal 8 doom. Yep, doom. Doom build for life. I forget what this key did, but I don't want to fight him. So we take the gold. Hey, a merchant. Enchant an attack with momentum 5. I don't know what momentum is. Oh, it's right there. Increase this card's attack damage by 5 this combat when played. Okay. Gain 4 plating at every combat. Start each combat with 10 block. Plating. We can still afford 2 of these. Free attack if Asti's already attacked. Okay. We'll lose the speed potion. Yeah. Deal 6 damage, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. That could potentially be sick. Here's where we get 600 gold. And a relic. Razor Tooth, every time you play an attack or skill, upgrade it for the rest of combat. Sick. Sick. And we're now going for this shop to spend all of our money. Oh, and we get a random shop. Oh, what? Can I buy all these? It's just a relic shop? I've never seen this in my life, and they're all super cheap. Okay, just in case we can only get one, let's get the one we like the best. Every 5 turns, gain energy. Cards containing strike do extra damage. Raise your max HP by 3. At the start of each combat, heal 1 HP. Start each combat with 4 block. At the end of your turn without block, gain 3 block. Extra block right off the bat. We can just buy all of them. Yep. 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 Look at this relic spread. And we still have 379 gold for the next shop. That was insane. That's why you take the unknown squares, and then you get ambushed, but at least we have all of these relics. That was wild. I'm gonna go ahead and gain thorns here just to help deal some damage to these guys. Okay. Not bad. 4 damage. Osti deals 7 damage, hits an additional time for every other time he's attacked this turn. So right now it hits once. We only have 7 incoming. That's not bad. Okay, so we do this. We take the damage. We flatten this guy. And then this attack plays twice. Cool. Reeve is free. Sure. Apply 21 doom and 1 weak to all enemies. Yes. They will all die except for this guy. But now he will. So wait. At the end of the enemy turn. So I need to remember that doom doesn't come into effect until they also play. So they're going to deal all this damage to me still. So we take all of this block. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna take a lot more damage here. That's unfortunate. Unless... what's our best blocking card? 10 block. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Defy plus, what is this? Ethereal, gain 7 block, apply 2 weak. Soul Storm, deal 9 damage, deals 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. That. And we heal, and we go back to the shop. What relics do you have, sir? For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Okay. Upon pickup, gain 5 card rewards. First time you play a power each combat, gain 6 block. None of those are awesome. Ooh, one of my favorite cards from the first game. Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah. And this has been really good on this run, so we can double up on that. Okay. Random. Ooh. Potion Courier. There's a sour smell in the air, and shortly after you find a Potion Courier collapsed on the ground. Unmoving, lifeless, dead? While their belongings have been ransacked, there is a batch of foul-smelling potions with a note. Recipient merchant. Deal 12 damage to everyone, which includes me. Can be thrown at the merchant for 100 gold instead? That is so rude. I don't want to damage the merchant. Clarity Extract. Draw one card at the start of your next 3 turns. Draw one additional card. That's cool. Okay. We upgrade. And we will upgrade Mind Blast. So it's free. And we start every combat with it. Sandworm from Dune. Yeah, so this card automatically does 28 damage now right off the bat, and it's free. We take that. And this does 52 more. Look at that start. That's crazy. Okay, so the Sand Pit. We have 4 turns to kill him, or else we get sucked into his Sand Pit and we die. But this adds 1 to this counter every time that we play one. And I was hoping we'd get one of the cards to move away on this hand because I didn't play the last one, but that's okay. 28 incoming damage. Osti's dead, so we can't play that. Yikes. We could have if I would have played that first. Yikes. Okay. We need to get away from him. And we'll give him some more doom. This is ethereal, so we're gonna lose it. So we'll go ahead and make him weak since we're gonna lose that anyway, even though we didn't need the block. We'll go ahead and escape him. Defend once, drain power. I'm not sure if we can deal enough damage quick enough to actually survive this, as we're getting sucked into the thing more and more. Yeah, it's getting scary. We die on the next turn if we can't walk away. And we didn't get any. But I can do this. And it's not what we needed. I think this is GG's. And it was a good run. Unless... Yeah, I think we die. Yikes. That seemed like a good run, too. That's tough. There's one of those back away cards that I skipped, and we obviously shouldn't have done that. That's probably a misplay. Okay. But we got 2 new epochs with some lovely placeholder art. What does it do? New cards for the Necrobinder. The art is so good. Hey, and we get the defect back from the first game. I feel like he looks a little bit different now. I wonder if he plays differently at all. Yay! I believe that's every character now. Let's go back and check. Oh wait, there's one more? For some reason I thought he was the last one. Cool. Okay, well, we did a couple of runs. We learned a lot. The Necrobinder is sick. Maybe my new favorite character so far. So that was really awesome. I was going to update our breaths taken counter because we played a lot more cards and I took a lot more breaths. So I think we probably wound up somewhere around like at least 420 plus. So we'll call it there for that challenge run. That's a pretty impressive number, I think. So good work, everyone. I think that was a really successful challenge run experiment. So thank you for taking this journey with me. And yeah, we'll be back with more of this game. The Mario single jump only challenge run, we will be continuing soon as well. Just wanted to get some more time with Slay the Spire 2 since it's brand new and super cool. But Mario's coming next. And whenever we finish the Mario challenge run, I believe I'm going to jump into Sekiro, which is something I've never played, despite being a huge From Software, Dark Souls, Elden Ring fan. I've started it a couple of times and I've never stuck with it. So I think that's going to be a fun one to stream. So look out for that. Till then, thanks for hanging out. And